I'm Claire Edwards and I'm a LushTums teacher in Brighton, and I'm going to run through a short sequence for your first trimester. And during this time, your body's going through so many changes and it's working super hard to grow and nourish this baby. So it's a really good time to start listening to your body, tuning in and working out when you might need some exercise and when you need to prioritize a little bit more rest. So today's sequence is going to be slow, flowing, and a little bit more restful. Great. Okay, so we'll begin. Start getting yourself a nice cushion. If you don't have cushion, a folded blanket. And come into a cross-leg position if that's comfortable for you. And before you do anything else, just move the flesh away from your sit bones. Feel your sit bones rooting down towards the ground. Let your hands rest easy on your legs. And then if you feel comfortable with your eyes closed, you could close your eyes for a moment. You don't need to see me at this moment. Good. Take a nice settling breath in your own time. So a big breath in through your nose. And maybe an exhale through your mouth. And again, if that felt good for you, a breath in and out. Good. Just taking a few moments to commit to relaxing and being in this moment. Giving yourself some permission to rest. And if there are lots of sounds in your home or nearby, just allow those sounds to wash over you and keep bringing your awareness back to this moment. You can focus on the rhythm of your breath to keep you anchored in this moment. Just following the breath gently coming in and out. And you could breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, or in through your nose and out through your mouth. Enjoying that slight change of temperature as you breathe in, and how it feels slightly warmer as you exhale. And then very slowly, you can take some light back into your eyes if your eyes were closed, and bring one hand to rest upon your chest, close to your heart, and the other one down to your tummy, close to your baby. And take all of your awareness now inwards to your baby. Whatever stage of pregnancy you're at, just tuning into them. And take a moment to share a positive thought with your baby. It might be about how you would like birth to unfold, or it might be about someone you'd like them to meet. Just making a mental connection with your baby. And then making a connection with your own heart and setting your intention to move with love and kindness towards yourself today. Good. And then in your own time, just let the hands slide back down to rest onto your legs. And we're just slowly going to start to warm up the body. So drop your chin down towards your chest and a simple roll of your head in one direction. Just taking your time, noticing how this feels for you. And a slow circle in the other direction. Good, and then come back up into the center, rolling your shoulders up towards your ears and down. And maybe noticing any crunchy sounds coming from your shoulders. Just let that all go. That's all that tension you want to release. Good, then fingertips up to your shoulders and roll the elbows forwards out to the sides and behind you, making that a little bit bigger. Good, finding some space for you to breathe. Excellent. And then let your hands rest down onto your legs. I'm going to take some little circles into your hips. You can start off really small, just seeing how this feels. Maybe there are any points that feel a little bit crunchy. Just take your time and ease your way through your circles. And then if you've got a little bit more energy, you might like to get more of your body involved, get your shoulders involved and round through your back. Just making these nice juicy circles. Breathing is just easy and steady, nothing forced. Good, and then change the direction of your circles, easing your way through. Excellent. Good, good. And then come back up into the center. You're going to take your hands now to your tummy, and we're just going to go through the simple birth breathing. So you're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So when you're ready, drawing your breath in slowly, feeling the belly expand. Maybe you can feel your hands moving as you breathe in. Exhale through a soft, relaxed mouth. So you can really hear your exhale. Try that again in your own time. So you breathe in through your nose, filling up your belly, your ribs, your chest. Exhale through a soft, relaxed mouth, letting that breath go. Good. Well done. And then we're going to do the same breathing, but bringing your arms out to the side now. So you're going to inhale in through your nose, filling up your belly, ribs, chest as you reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Nice long exhale. And again, inhale, fill up your belly, your ribs, your chest, getting as much breath into the body as you can. Exhale, bring the hands down to your heart center. Long exhale, calming that breathing down. And one more in your own time. Big breath in as you reach up. You can look up to the ceiling if there's no issues with your neck. Exhale, down to your heart center. Good. Excellent. And just let your hands rest. Good. We're going to scoop the legs together now and then bring them out a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Do make sure that you are sitting on something, and if you have quite tight hamstrings, then you might need more support underneath you. So keep building that up until you can feel you can sit right up on your sit bones with a long spine. Keep the knees soft, so no jamming into the ground, and toes up towards the ceiling. Excellent. From here, you're going to reach all the way up towards the ceiling and interlace your fingers. Turn the palms up to the ceiling, reaching out of your waist. Good. Tiny little bend over to one side and then to the other. Good. And open the arms out at shoulder height. Big breath in here. As you exhale, give yourself a hug. Drop your chin down to your chest. And then when you're ready, big breath in, open the arms out to the side again. Exhale, other arm on top, chin to your chest, big hug. Just staying there for a moment. Good, then slowly under your arms, scoop up your legs and bring yourself all the way around into all fours. So you might move your cushion out of the way, and depending on what you're resting on, if it's quite hard, you might want a blanket. Put something soft, the full width of your mat so your knees are supported. Come into your all fours. Spread your fingers wide. Tops of the feet are flat. And find yourself in a nice tabletop position. Rock your weight forwards and backwards just to ease yourself in and to protect your wrists. Good. And then you're going to make some circles, moving your way over your hands and all the way behind you. Nice and slowly. And see if you can bring that birth breathing in again. So a big breath in as you move forwards. Long exhale as you move around the back. And just syncing up your movement to your breathing. Just noticing how calming that can feel. So moving with your breath. Keeping that going in your own time in one direction. Keep that jaw soft and relaxed. All good practice for when you're birthing. Keeping the mouth and the jaw relaxed to send that soft signal down towards the pelvic floor when you're birthing. Good. Change the direction of your circles. Reset that breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Drawing the breath in. Good. One more big circle in your own time. And then come back into the center. Simple cat back. So rooting down through your hands, rounding through your spine. Look towards your bump. And then inhale to a nice long flat back. Exhale to round, looking towards your bump. Hugging your baby in. Long flat back. And again, one more cat back in your own time. Good. And then slowly, slowly, we're going to come down into child's pose. So if you've got any props nearby, you might just have some cushions or folded blankets. I'm going to use a bolster. And stay with your legs resting on your folded blanket. And you can come into a little den, making sure that there's no squishing around your tummy. You can stack your hands or rest your hands one on top of the other, head down. So So just taking a few moments here, letting your heart come down towards the ground and letting the props support you. And then very slowly, you're going to come back up and move your props just to the side. Hands back underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under, and then move any props out of the way so you've got a clear mat. Roll yourself up to standing. Use your hands to help you come all the way up to standing. Adjust your clothes. And then you stay exactly where you are, facing the top of your mat. I'm going to just turn to the side so you can see me clearly. You're going to inhale and reach your hands up to the ceiling, interlace your fingers, and reach up to the ceiling, feeling like you have some space in the body. Tiny little bend over to one side and then to the other. Coming back into the center, and then take your hands behind you, interlace your fingers and open across your chest. Undo your hands, take your hands to your hips, and with the feet right underneath the hips, take some circles into your hips. Just little circles at first, and then they can get a little bit bigger when you're ready. And then take another moment to wrap your arms around the tummy and check in with your baby. And hugging them as you take some little circles. Good, and then slowly, you can stay exactly where you are. Let your hands go, and you're going to stride out so you're into a wide leg stance. So turning your toes out so that when you bend your knees are going towards your toes. And we'll just have a little moment to get a bit of energy into the body. So even though this is a calm sequence, we'll just have a little moment to drop down and up. See if you can do that with your breath. You're going to exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. One more, and up. Good. All right, hands to your heart center. You're going to turn in your left toes and turn out the right. Coming into warrior two. So just bend your front knee and bringing your hands out at shoulder height, looking along your front fingers and rooting down through your feet. So powering up the lower half of your body. Good. So staying there for one big breath in and out. Nice grounding exhale. Let your back hand drop to your back leg and inhale, front hand up to the ceiling. Exhale there. Fold yourself forward and let the elbow rest onto the thigh. Sweep your top arm overhead into your long side angle. Keep rooting down through your back foot. Good. Inhale yourself back to warrior two and straighten your front leg, hands to your heart center. Okay, if you've got the space, you might just turn yourself around. You might have to swap your legs over. So coming to the other side. So bend your front knee, sweep your arms out at shoulder height, rooting down through your feet. Big breath in here. Grounding exhale. Inhale to reverse warrior, hand up to the ceiling. Exhale there. Fold yourself forward and let your elbow rest onto your thigh. Sweep your top hand overhead, one long line from your back heel to your tips of your fingers. Long side angle. Big breath in and out. Grounding exhale. Sweep your arms back to shoulder height, straighten your front leg, hands to your heart center and heel toe your feet back in. Good. And that's all we're going to do standing. You're going to circle into your hips, feet back underneath your hips, circling here. Coming to the back of your mat. Chin down towards your chest and slowly roll yourself back down to the floor. And when you find the floor, back into all fours. Take any little free movement that you'd like to release any tension that might have built up there. Good. Coming back to sitting, just enough time for you to find some props. We're going to lie ourselves down on a side-lying Shavasana. You can take... in your first trimester, you could just take a corpse pose on your back with a little bit of support underneath your knees and, give yourself at least a blanket for your head so you could come down with the props like this. And if you've got another blanket, you could put that over you. Of course, you're welcome to do that. Or today, I'm just going to bring you into side lying. So move your props. It might not be a bolster, it might be a stack of pillows. Make sure you've got something for your head. You want to really fill the space from the side of your head down to the floor. Bring yourself down into your side lying position, resting your top leg onto your props. Good. Take a few moments to settle into the space. feels good. So rest there, stay there. I'm just going to come up to talk you through. So taking your time to settle into your props, a big breath in, a grounding exhale. Good. And then if you can, close your eyes and let the weight of the eyes cover the eyes. Let the eyes drop away from the eyelids. Excellent. Good. And just taking a moment to bring your awareness down to your feet. See all 10 toes. Scan over the feet and up through the legs, enjoying the weight of the legs coming down to the ground. Bringing your awareness then up to the pelvis, enjoying all the space inside the pelvis, and relax. Scanning your awareness then all the way up through the spine, letting all the muscles that support the spine to soften, and then scanning your awareness all the way over your shoulders, and relax. Arms are draping down towards the ground. Scanning your awareness then up the back of your neck to the crown of your head. And relax. Let the skin across your forehead soften and unclench your jaw. Let your body settle and relax completely. Just resting here easy. Steady, easy breathing. Enjoying the moment of stillness. And then on your next breath, or the one after that, just slowly, slowly take light into your eyes, press your hands into the floor, and bring yourself back up to sitting with the head coming up last. Good, take your time. Well done. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.